I'd like to thank the guy who wrote the song that made my baby fall in love with me. Who put the bump in the bump, bump, bump? Who put the rhyme in the rhyme-a-lama ding-dong? Who put the bop in the bop, shabop, shabop? Who put the dip in the dip-dip-dip-dip? Who was that man? I'd like to shake his hand. He made my baby fall in love with me. Yeah. When my baby heard bump, 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 every word went right into her heart. And when she heard them singing rhyme-a-lama-lama-lama-lama ding-dong, she said we'd never have to part. So who put the bump in the bump, bump, bump? Who put the rhyme in the rhyme-a-lama ding-dong? Who put the bop in the bop, shabop, shabop? Who put the dip in the dip-dip-dip-dip? Who was that man? I'd like to shake his hand. He made my baby fall in love with me. Yeah. Each time that we're alone, boogity, 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 boogity shoot sets my baby's heart all aglow. And every time we dance to dip, 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 she always says she loves me so. So who put the bump in the bump, 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 bump? Who put the rhyme in the rhyme-a-lama ding-dong? Who put the bop in the bop, shoop-bop, shoop-bop? Who put the dip in the dip-dip-dip-dip? Who was that man? I'd like to shake his hand. He made my baby fall in love with me. Yeah. Darling, bum, 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 and my honey, ram-a-lama ding-dong, forever. And when I say dip-dip, 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 you know I mean it from the bottom of my boogity, boogity, boogity shoe.
Seven little girls sitting in the back seat, kissing and a hugging with Fred. I said, why don't one of you come up and sit beside me? And this is what the seven girls said.
All together now, 1, 2, 3. Keep your mind on your driving, keep your hands on the wheel. Keep your snoopy eyes on the road ahead. We're having fun, sitting in the back seat, kissing and a hugging with Fred. Dee-doo-dee-dum-dum, dee-doo-dee-dum-dum, dee-doo-dee-dum-doo-doo.
Drove through the town, drove through the country, showed them how my motor could go. I said, how do you like my triple carburetor? And one of them whispered low.
All together now, 1, 2, 3. Keep your mind on your driving, keep your hands on the wheel. Keep your snoopy eyes on the road ahead. We're having fun, sitting in the back seat, kissing and a hugging with Fred. Dee-doo-dee-dum-dum, dee-doo-dee-dum-dum, dee-doo-dee-dum-doo-doo.
Seven little girls smooching in the back seat, everyone in love with Fred. I said, you don't need me, I'll get off at my house. And this is what the seven girls said.
All together now, 1, 2, 3. Keep your mind on your driving, keep your hands on the wheel. Keep your snoopy eyes on the road ahead. We're having fun, sitting in the back seat, kissing and a hugging with Fred.
All of them in love with Fred,
Doo-doo-dee-dum-doo,
kissing and a hugging with Fred.
doo-doo-dee-dum-doo.
Wish that I could be like Fred.
Yummy, yummy, yummy,
name's Dooley. He's my guy and I love him truly. He's not good looking, heaven knows, but I'm wild about his crazy clothes. He wears tan shoes with pink shoelaces, a polka dot vest, and man, oh man, he wears tan shoes with pink shoelaces and a big Panama with a purple hat band. He takes me deep sea fishing in a submarine. We go to drive-in movies in a limousine. He's got a whirly birdie and a 12-foot yacht. Ah, but that's not all he's got. He's got tan shoes with pink shoelaces, a polka dot vest, and man, oh man, he wears tan shoes with pink shoelaces and a big Panama with a purple hat band. Dooley had a feeling we were going to war, so he went out and enlisted in a fighting corps. But he landed in the rig for raising such a storm. When they tried to put him in a uniform, he wanted tan shoes with pink shoelaces, a polka dot vest, and man, oh man, he wanted tan shoes with pink shoelaces and a big Panama with a purple hat band. Now one day Dooley started feeling sick, and he decided that he better make his will out quick. He said,
just before the angels come to carry me, I want it down in writing how to bury me.
Wearing tan shoes with pink shoelaces, a polka dot vest, and man, oh man, give me tan shoes with pink shoelaces and a big Panama with a purple hat band. The purple hat band.
There's a boy, a little boy, shooting arrows in the blue, and he's aiming them at someone, but the question is at who? Is it me or is it you? Hard to tell until you're hit, but you'll know it when they hit you, 'cause they hurt a little bit. Here they come, pouring out of the blue. Little arrows for me and for you. You're falling in love again, falling in love again. Little arrows in your clothing, little arrows in your hair. When you're in love you'll find those little arrows everywhere. Little arrows that will hit you once and hit you once again. Little arrows that hit everybody every now and then. Oh, 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 the pain. Some folks run, others hide, there ain't nothing they can do. And some folks put on armor, but the arrows go straight through. So you see, there's no escape, so why not face it and admit that you love those little arrows when they hurt a little bit. Here they come, pouring out of the blue. Little arrows for me and for you. You're falling in love again, falling in love again. Little arrows in your clothing, little arrows in your hair. When you're in love you'll find those little arrows everywhere. Little arrows that will hit you once and hit you once again. Little arrows that hit everybody every now and then. Little arrows in your clothing, little arrows in your hair. When you're in love you'll find those little arrows everywhere. Little arrows that will hit you once and hit you once again. Little arrows that hit everybody every now and then. Little arrows in your clothing, little arrows in your hair. When you're in love you'll find those little arrows everywhere. Little arrows that will hit you once and hit you once again. Little arrows that hit everybody every now and then.
Hi, kids.
Hi, Tom.
Let's sing a little bit. On top of spaghetti.
On top of spaghetti.
all covered with cheese.
all covered with cheese.
I lost my poor meatball
I lost my poor meatball
when somebody sneezed.
when somebody sneezed.
It rolled off the table
It rolled off the table
and onto the floor.
and onto the floor.
And then my poor meatball
Then my poor meatball
rolled out of the door.
rolled out of the door.
It rolled in the garden
It rolled in the garden
and under a bush.
and under a bush.
And then my poor meatball
Then my poor meatball
was nothing but mush.
was nothing but mush.
All right, now I'll tell you the words, you sing it back to me. On top of spaghetti,
On top of spaghetti,
all covered with cheese,
all covered with cheese.
I lost my poor meatball
I lost my poor meatball
when somebody sneezed.
when somebody sneezed.
It rolled off the table
It rolled off the table
and onto the floor.
and onto the floor.
And then my poor meatball
And then my poor meatball
rolled out of the door.
rolled out of the door.
It rolled in the garden
It rolled in the garden
and under a bush.
and under a bush.
And then my poor meatball
And then my poor meatball
was nothing but mush.
was nothing but mush.
Oh, the mush was as tasty
Mush was
as tasty could be.
as tasty could be.
And early next summer,
And early next summer,
it grew into a tree.
it grew into a tree.
Well, the tree was all covered
The tree was all covered
with beautiful moss.
with beautiful moss.
It grew lovely meatballs
It grew lovely meatballs
and tomato sauce.
and tomato sauce.
So if you eat spaghetti,
So if you eat spaghetti,
all covered with cheese,
all covered with cheese,
hold on to your meatball.
hold on to your meat.
And don't ever sneeze, and don't ever sneeze.
Oh me, oh my, oh you, whatever shall I do? Hallelujah, the question is peculiar. I give a lot of dough, if only I could know. The answer to my question, is it yes or is it no? Does your chewing gum lose its flavor on the bedpost overnight? If your mother said don't chew it, do you swallow it is fine? Can you catch it on your tonsils? Can you heave it left and right? Does your chewing gum lose its flavor on the bedpost overnight? One night old Granny said, stuck gum all round her bed. Plastic rollers, all that chewing without molars. A prowler in the night got stuck on Gran's bed, right? Oh, Granny leapt up in the air shouting out, tonight, tonight. Does your chewing gum lose its sticky on the bedpost overnight? Does it go all hard, fall on the floor and look a nasty sight? Can you bend it like a fish hook just in case you get a bite? Does your chewing gum lose its flavour on the bedpost overnight?
Hey!
The
Hey! Lon! Here! Hang on! Now listen! Is a gold tooth a flash in the pan?
Is a goat. Will you play your bass?
Well, no, hang on, listen!
What
No,
do you
hang
want
on!
now?
I want to know if I crossed a kangaroo with a turkey, could I stuff it from the outside?
I'll stuff you from the outside. Play the bass!
Now listen!
Oh, he's back,
Oi.
he's back.
No, well look, if Tutankhamun got sick, would I call his mummy?
You better call your mummy, you're playing any more of that rubbish. Go on, play it! The convict out on bail said put me back in jail. Rang the knocker, he must be off his rocker. Then back in his old cell, the reason he did tell, his gum was stuck above his bed when he thought he was well. Does your chewing gum have more uses than it says upon the pack? Can you stretch it out much further than the man up on the rack? Can you lend it to your brother and expect to get it back? Does your chewing gum lose its flavour when your lips refuse to smack? honeymoon in our hotel room. It was heaven, we slept till 11:30. I found a waiter next to me, he as embarrassed as could be. He said, I've been stuck to your bedpost since your early morning tea. Does your chewing gum lose its flavor on bedpost all the night? If your mother says don't chew it, do you swallow it in spite? Can you catch it on your tongue, so can you do it left and right? Does your chewing gum lose its flavor on
Little Ethan Annie, she is mine all mine. Little Ethan Annie has a terrible time. It don't make no difference what she tries to say. When little Ethan Annie talks, it always come out this way. Well, I got a girl named Annie, and she's mine all mine. But when she gets excited, she has an awful time. 'Cause when I call her on the phone and ask her for a date, before I get an answer, I always have to wait. 'Cause she goes,
Pick me up today.
well, I took Annie riding, and we went to the park. We ended up in Lover's Lane, sitting in the dark. I asked Annie for a kiss as I looked in her eyes, and by the time she answered, I'd already kissed her twice. 'Cause she went,
Sure was nice.
I took her to a restaurant, thought I'd give her a treat. Then the waiter came and asked what we'd like to eat. I had to order for both of us, but then I thought I'd die. When the waiter asked her what dessert she'd like to try, 'cause she said,
Give a piece of pie.
They used to laugh at Annie because she eats that way. It took at least an hour to hear what she had to say. But things aren't like they used to be. Nobody's laughing now, 'cause everybody's even. And Annie shows us how we all go. Come on in.
Uno, dos, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey! Bule, bule.
and the trash. Oh, you don't get no spending cash if you don't scrub that kitchen floor. You ain't gonna rock and roll no more. Yakety yak.
Don't talk back.
Just finished cleaning up your room. Let's see that dust fly with that broom. Get all that garbage out of sight. Oh, you don't go out Friday night. Yakety yak.
Don't talk back.
You just put on your coat and hat and walk yourself to the laundromat. And when you finish doing that, bring in the dog and put out the cat. Yakety yak.
Don't talk back.
Don't you give me no dirty looks. Your father simply knows what good. Just tell your hoodlum friends outside you ain't got time to take a ride. Yakety yak.
Don't talk back.
Yakety yak, yakety yak. Yakety yak, yakety yak. Yakety yak, yakety yak.
He's free as the breeze, he's always at ease. He lives in the jungle and hangs by his knees as he swings through the trees without a trapeze in his BVD. He's got a union card and he's practicing hard to play the guitar. Gonna be a big star, yeah, he's gonna go far and carry moonbeams home in a jar. He ordered Chet's guitar core, C-O-D, makes A and E, and he's working on B, and dig C and W and R and B, and me and a chimpanzee agree that one day soon he'll be a celebrity. Get it, get it, get it, get it, ow! Guitar Zan! He's a guitar man! He's all you can stand! Give him a hand, Guitar Zan! He's got a girl named Jane with no last name, kinda homely and plain, but he loves her just the same, cause she kindles a flame and it drives him insane when he hears her sing. She really does her thing, it's her claim to fame. Come on, sing one, Jane. Well, they got a pet monkey, he likes to get drunky and sing boogie-woogie, and it sounds real funky. Come on, your time, boy. Sing one, monkey. Here we go. Let's hear it for the monkey. Woo! On Saturday night, they need some excitement. Jane gets right and the monkey gets tight, and their voices unite in the pale moonlight, and it sounds all right. Yeah, it's dynamite. It's out of sight. Let's hear it right now.
Mr. Baby
Bassman, you've got that certain something. Mr. Bassman, you set that music thumping. To you it's easy when you go 1, 2, 3, did a ba-ba-ba-ba.
You mean ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Yeah, Mr. Bassman, you're on all the songs with a boom boom and a boom boom boom. Hey, Mr. Bassman, you're the hidden king of rock and roll. Did a ba-ba-ba-ba.
No, ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
It don't mean a thing when the lead is singing or when he goes hi, 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 hi. Hey, Mr. Bassman, I'm asking just one thing. Will you teach me? Yeah, the way you sing. Cause Mr. Bassman, I wanna be a bassman too. Did a bop-bop-bop.
Try this. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Hey, Mr. Bassman, I think I'm really with it. With a boom boom and a boom boom. Come on, Mr. Bassman. Now I'm a bassman too. Did a bop-bop-bop.
That's it. Now you
It don't mean a thing when the lead is singing or when he goes hi, 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 hi. Hey, Mr. Bassman, I'm asking just one thing. Will you teach me? Yeah, the way you sing. Cause Mr. Bassman, I wanna be a bassman too. Did a bop-bop-bop.
try this.
Hey, Mr. Bassman, I think I'm really with it. With a boom boom and a boom boom. Come on, Mr. Bassman. Now I'm a bassman too. Did a bop-bop-bop.
Looking good.
Alvin, put that harmonica down.
Why?
Because we're gonna sing, that's why.
Not again.
Never mind. Now look, fellas, this is a pretty song, so let's try not to goof it up. Are you ready, Simon?
Sure, let's go.
All set, Theodore?
Hot dog, you bet.
Are you ready, Alvin? Ready, Alvin?
Alvin! Oh, nuts. We sure like girls, all kinds of girls. From Annie to Veronica. We like them small or fat or tall. I wanna play my harmonica.
Now cut that out.
And if we want to get a kiss, we take them fruit or popcorn. Because they always fall in love when I play my harmonicon.
Alvin! Will you put that thing down and sing?
We sure like girls, all kinds of girls. From Annie to Veronica. We like them small or fat or tall. I'm gonna play my harmonica.
All right, Alvin, make a fool of yourself. Play the harmonica. Now, wait a minute, you guys. Alvin, you're goofing it all up. This is a pretty song. It's not supposed to be a... Now, look what you did. You got them all cha-cha and singing and wrecking the song. Theodore, Simon, Arthur,
I can laugh when things ain't funny. Happy-go-lucky me. I can smile when I ain't got no money. Happy-go-lucky me. It may sound silly, but I don't care. I got the moonlight, I got the sun, I've got the stars above. Me and my filly, well, we both share. It's like we go happy, happy-go-lucky love. Well, life is sweet, oh, sweet as honey. Happy-go-lucky me. I got the sun, I've got the stars above. Me and my filly, well, we both share. It's like we go happy, happy-go-lucky love. Well, life is sweet, oh yeah, sweet as honey. Happy-go-lucky me. Happy-go-lucky me.
In the lab late one night, when my eyes beheld an eerie sight, for my monster from his slab began to rise, and suddenly, to my surprise,
he did the mash.
They did the monster mash.
The monster mash.
It was a graveyard smash.
They did the mash.
It caught on in a flash.
They did the mash.
They did the monster mash. The zombies were having fun. The party had just begun. The guests included Wolfman, Dracula, and his son. The scene was rocking, all were digging the sounds. Igor on chains, backed by his baying hounds. The coffin bangers were about to arrive with their vocal group, the Crypt Kicker Five.
They played the mash.
They played the monster mash.
The monster mash.
It was a graveyard smash.
They played the mash.
It caught on in a flash.
They played the mash.
They played the monster mash. Out from his coffin, Drac's voice did ring. Seemed he was troubled by just one thing. Opened the lid and shook his fist and said, "Whatever happened to my Transylvania twist?"
It's now the mash.
It's now the monster mash.
The monster mash.
And it's a graveyard smash.
It's now the mash.
It's caught on in a flash.
It's now the mash.
It's now the monster mash. Now everything's cool. Drac's a part of the band, and my monster mash is the hit of the land. For you, the living, this mash was meant to. When you get to my door, tell them Boris sent you.
Then you can mash.
Then you can monster mash.
The monster mash.
And do my graveyard smash.
Then you can mash.
You'll catch on in a flash.
Then you can mash.
Then you can monster mash. Mash. Easy boy, you impetuous young boy. Mash good.
Monster mash. Monster mash.
Let me tell you about the birds and the bees and the flowers and the trees and the moon up above and a thing called love. Let me tell you about the stars in the sky and a girl and a guy and the way they could keep on
walking down the street. Spied a big man with racks upon his feet. Took a penny from my pocket. In his tin cup I did drop it. I heard him say as I made my retreat, may the bird of paradise fly up your nose. May an elephant caress you with his toes. May your wife be black with runners in her hose. May the bird of paradise fly up your nose. Now the laundryman is really on his toes. Found $100 bill among my clothes. When he called me, I came running, gave him back his dime for phoning. I heard him saying as I turned to go, may the bird of paradise fly up your nose. May an elephant caress you with his toes. May your wife be black with runners in her hose. May the bird of paradise fly up your nose. I was way behind one day to catch a train. The taxi driver said we'll make it just the same. A speed cop made it with us, and as he wrote out the ticket, I stood by politely waiting for my change. May the bird of paradise fly up your nose. May an elephant caress you with his toes. May your wife be black with runners in her hose. May the bird of paradise fly up your nose. May the bird of paradise fly up your nose. May an elephant caress you with his toes. May your wife be black with runners in her hose.
Do you want to sing? Yes. Hold it just a minute and watch me now.
Here we go, loop,
Loop de loop de loop now.
here we go, loop till light.
Loop a loop de lie.
Here we go, loop,
Yeah. On a Saturday night, we're having a party. Everybody's having a great time. All the gangs here and a dancing, yeah. And I'm a looping with the baby of mine. Come on now, and
here we go, loop,
everybody loop,
here we go, loop till light.
loop a loop de lie.
Here we go, loop,
Loop a loop a loop. Yeah, 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 yeah. On a Saturday night. Darling, are you ready? Loop a loop loop with me. Stop right there. Wait just a minute until I count to three. A 1, 2, 3.
here we go, loop,
Loop a loop de loop.
here we go, loop till light.
Loop a loop de lie.
Here we go, loop,
Oh, loop, loop, loop. Everybody on a Saturday night.
loop, with your partner. Loop, with your partner.
Let the boys sing.
Here we go, loop,
Oh, sing it, fellas.
here we go, loop till light.
Let me hear you now.
Here we go, loop.
One more time, boys. Oh, yeah. Saturday night. Everybody, come on now, sing the song.
Here we go, loop,
Loop, loop, loop now.
here we go, loop till light.
Mama Holly Golly, Papa Holly Golly, baby Holly Golly. Walk away, walk, well, dance.
Now everybody's doing it, so why ain't you? Everybody look like they got the shade. Just dancing here, brother, was all they could take. Mama, holy girlie, Papa, holy girlie, baby, holy girlie, too.
On the banks of the river stood Running Bear, young Indian brave. On the other side of the river stood his lovely Indian maid. Little White Dove was her name, such a lovely sight to see. But their tribes fought with each other, so their love could never be. Running Bear loved Little White Dove with a love big as the sky. Running Bear loved Little White Dove with a love that couldn't die. He couldn't swim the raging river because the river was too wide. He couldn't reach Little White Dove waiting on the other side. In the moonlight, he could see her throwing kisses across the waves. Her little heart was beating faster, waiting there for her brave. Running Bear loved Little White Dove with a love big as the sky. Running Bear loved Little White Dove with a love that couldn't die. Running Bear dove in the water, Little White Dove did the same, and they swam out to each other. Through the swirling stream they came. As their hands touched and their lips met, the raging river pulled them down. Now they'll always be together